Indian football captain Sunil Chhetri has broken his silence about the uncertainty surrounding the country's top-tier league, the ISL. Chhetri has called the situation concerning, but has urged everyone in the Indian football ecosystem to remain calm. However, there is no doubt that Indian football has fallen to new depths. The 2025-26 season of the ISL has been put on hold. The reason is because of the uncertainty over the renewal of the master rights agreement between event organisers Football Sports Development Limited, or the FSDL, and the All India Football Federation. We'll get to details in a bit. First, let's take a look at what Chhetri had to say about the latest setback to Indian football. In a long post, these are some of the notable things he said, and I quote, "The current situation that Indian football finds itself in is very concerning. I have received a flurry of texts from players, staff members, physios, masseurs, not just from my club, but from other clubs as well. Everyone in the Indian football ecosystem is worried, hurt, scared about the uncertainty we are faced with. I may not have all the answers, but my message to all those involved with Indian football, please stay calm." End quote. Chhetri's message is more of hope than any expectation, and that is essentially what Indian football is running on right now, just pure hope. It's not Chhetri or any player's fault, but the top tier of Indian football is on hold indefinitely. Just let that sink in. Imagine someone telling you that the 2025-26 season of the English Premier League may not happen, or the 2026 season of the IPL will not take place. The gravity of the situation cannot be emphasized enough. AIFF's tall claims of making the ISL one of the best leagues in Asia by 2047 now just seems like a joke, because as of now, the league ceases to exist. Now let's understand why this problem exists in the first place. The master rights agreement between the AIFF and the FSDL was signed back in 2010. The MRA granted the FSDL the rights to organize, commercialize and broadcast the ISL. Now that deal is set to expire in December 2025, which will be in the middle of the 25-26 ISL season. Without a fresh deal, the FSDL naturally has said that it will be unable to plan for the forthcoming season. Now, talks have been on between the two parties since November 2024, with meetings held in February and March 2025, but no resolution has been reached. There are disagreements over the ownership structure, revenue sharing model and control over the leagues going forward. Now, the Supreme Court of India also intervened in April, saying that the AIFF should not renew the MRA until it had ruled on a separate matter, that is the Indian football's body's draft constitution. So essentially, nothing can be done till the draft constitution is approved by the apex court. No date has been confirmed for the ruling. The AIFF says it will do all within its power to ensure the continuity of the Indian Super League. But as of now, it is powerless. The Indian football fan has suffered once again. Anyone who follows Indian football could see this coming from a mile away. The basic question is, why weren't there talks held earlier, knowing the MRA runs out in December 2025? The chaos with the ISL comes on the back of one of Indian football's worst seasons in recent years. The men's team has dropped to 133 in the FIFA ranking, its lowest in 9 years, and the team is currently without a head coach after the sacking of Manolo Marquez. The only real positive within the Indian football system is the performance of the women's team. India qualified for next year's Asian Cup in Australia and will compete among the best 12 teams of the continent. The Indian women's team is currently ranked 70 in the FIFA charts.